Fast fashion has a significant and often detrimental impact on the environment across various stages of its life cycle. Here are some key ways in which fast fashion affects the environment. Resource-intensive production. Fast fashion relies on rapid production cycles and large volumes of clothing, leading to high demand for natural resources such as water, energy, and raw materials, e.g., cotton. This intensive resource use contributes to environmental degradation, water scarcity, and increased carbon emissions. Pollution from textile production. Textile manufacturing processes, especially in fast fashion, involve chemical-intensive treatments for dyeing, finishing, and fabric production. These processes release hazardous chemicals, dyes, and pollutants into waterways and soil, contaminating ecosystems and harming wildlife. Waste generation. Fast fashion encourages frequent turnover of clothing styles, resulting in a throwaway culture, where garments are discarded after short-term use. This leads to a staggering amount of textile waste, as discarded clothing often ends up in landfills, where synthetic fibers can take hundreds of years to decompose. Microfiber pollution. Synthetic fibers, such as polyester and nylon, are common in fast fashion due to their affordability and durability. When washed, these synthetic fabrics shed microfibers that are too small to be filtered by wastewater treatment plants, eventually entering rivers, oceans, and marine ecosystems, where they pose threats to aquatic life. Carbon footprint. The global supply chain of fast fashion involves extensive transportation of raw materials, finished products, and clothing distribution worldwide. This transportation contributes to greenhouse gas emissions, exacerbating climate change and its environmental impacts. Social impacts. In addition to environmental concerns, fast fashion often involves exploitative labor practices in garment factories, where workers may experience poor working conditions, low wages, and lack of labor rights. This social aspect of fast fashion underscores its ethical implications beyond environmental considerations. Overconsumption and consumer behavior. Fast fashion's business model relies on encouraging frequent purchases of inexpensive clothing items, promoting overconsumption and impulse buying among consumers. This consumption pattern not only contributes to environmental impacts but also perpetuates unsustainable consumer habits. Efforts to mitigate the environmental impact of fast fashion include promoting sustainable fashion practices, supporting ethical brands, advocating for transparency in supply chains, reducing textile waste through recycling and upcycling, and promoting conscious consumer behavior. By raising awareness and making informed choices, individuals and businesses can contribute to more sustainable practices in the fashion industry and lessen its environmental footprint.